on. You have control? No, yeah, you have control. Let's try and soar a little bit here.
Okay.
I mean, we're pretty close up to cloud base anyway, aren't we? So we may not get much more out of it.
We'll get a shake out of it. Hey, made a couple of 100 feet already.
Yeah.
Could be all like that guy.
Yeah, it could be as well, couldn't it? Okay, I have control.
You have control.
You've done a lookout turn one way. So hands I think on the controls. We'll just keep clear of that little village down there. So the first I'm going to demonstrate to you is a UPRT recovery with me handling everything. Hands I think on, follow me through. I'm going to dive for a little bit of speed first. I'm going to bring the nose up about 70 degrees with some angle attack, and I'm going to say I'm now recovering. I'm going to let the nose come down. We're now nose low, at a roll wings level. Ease out the dive. So I'm now going to pick up for your go. So I'm going to say, Rob, you have control.
I have control.
Recover. So let the nose come down, roll wings level, ease out the dive. Very good, well done. I have control.
You have control.
Another little lookout turn. Therefore just down there. So next we're going to have a go at this minimum speed looping exercise. So you're going to start at 60 knots. I don't know if I can turn the volume of the radio down. No, it's alright, I'm sure I'll stop talking about it. So we're going to start at 60 knots to get stable speed, and all you're going to do, Rob, I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, go. You're going to just bring the stick smartly back. You have control. Let's dive to 60 knots first of all and stabilise at 60 knots.
60 knots and going
60
up.
knots, yeah, 60 knots.
And bellying the stick.
Keep it back, hold it back, and recover.
Recovering.
I control.
You have control.
So we're a little bit faster than 60 there, so I want absolute precision with the speed. I want to nail 70 knots next. So
okay. Did
we loop?
No.
But were we almost vertically up?
Yeah, it felt that way.
Yeah, that was a nice manoeuvre. So this time we're going to do 70 knots, so nail the speed and then stick straight back. So you have control now.
I have control.
We'll accelerate to 70 knots first.
knots.
Okay, let's go. Keep the stick back.
Holding the stick back. On the back stop.
Just got round the loop.
I'm recovering. Say again?
Yes, I just got round the loop.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now we'll see if we make it a bit tidier at 80 knots. So stabilise 80 knots and stick straight back again.
knots.
Okay, and go. Stick back, stick back, stick back.
On the back stop.
And that's a more comfortable loop, isn't it?
That's get there, didn't it? Without too much nausea.
Yeah. Okay, control.
You have control.
Just turn around, have a look out. Check we're still safe. So hazel check, height's still good. Location is still good, lookout is still good. Let's bring its heading here. So this time it'll be 90 knots. You have control.
I have control.
Dive a bit steeper to get there, bit steeper dive. So stabilise first, no, stabilise the speed first, you have control again. And loop now.
90 knots.
Loop now, stick back, stick back. And that's a very credible loop, isn't it?
It passed for one, yeah.
Lovely, I control.
Bit light at the top.
Lovely. So the next manoeuvre, if we can't soar easily where we are exactly now, we'll do a half roll to inverted. I'll give it to inverted. So
cool.
It'll be a fairly hard push inverted to keep the nose up. When you come to roll out, the command will be push and roll. So keep the push and roll out with full aileron.
Understood.
So follow me through, hands and feet on the controls.
Hands and feet on.
We'll go towards this cloud where I'm hoping to get a climb later. So I'm going to 45 down line for speed first. 100 knots, we go level. And I'm going to roll
Outstanding.
You have control, Rob?
I have control. I can see what you mean about the
Push a bit more.
pushing.
And push and roll. Push and roll. Lovely.
Yowza.
And I control.
You have control.
Rob, you're very, very tense with your feet. I couldn't counteract your pressure with your feet to add the required rudder for that roll out.
Okay.
So you're very, very tense. It's fine.
That's a right foot problem.
Okay, no problem at all. And I think we're in a bit of a thermal here, so let's climb if we can here.
Let's.
And
You do it, Guy. You've been flying. You're more in tune with it.
Well, I'm about to give it to you.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Well, I might do the decent thing and find the thermal first for you, and then I'll give it to you.
There we are. Looking a bit interesting.
Not quite the 80 knots they're promised by a wheel, is it? I think there is something there worth having.
Yeah. Keep at it, Guy. Keep doing the do. We're getting some. Whilst we were diving, Guy, I took the liberty of looking out at because I haven't used that frame, and I saw the 45-degree angle on the horizon.
Oh, super, super good, good. Fairly steady 2 knots. I'm tempted to stick with 2 knots for the moment rather than try and be greedy for something else.
Yeah.
Would you like to carry on, Rob? You have control.
I have control. Oh, thanks for that.
It's a little instructor skill I taught. I learned.
I'm missing my the thermal assist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a case of, if we're going up, let's just circle. We're not going anywhere quick.
Do you have one device that you change between gliders?
A DoD?
Yeah.
No, I've got 2, so
Okay, okay.
one's calibrated for the single seater and one's calibrated for the other.
Yes, okay, okay.